Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I am Naimatul Ula as the student of Darul Ulum Islamic University Lamongan. Okay, now I want to explain about handling telephone. What is handling telephone? In essence, telephone handling is the management of inbound and outbound telephone calls for a business. This can include numerous processes depending on whether you manage a small team or a fully functioning call centers. So here, handling telephone can facilitate communication with the parties concerned without waiting or bothering to book a hotel directly, because it is not possible that bookings from after have to come to the hotel. So it means that you have not come to the hotel in order you booking the hotel. Okay, next. Who can do the call handling? Well, from here we can see that there are three parts that can handle the telephone. They are, first is call center agents, so next sales and telecommunication teams, and last is reception staff. They can handle the telephone. They will suggest what the customer wants. Okay, next. Benefits of having good call handling. There are 5 benefits mentioned. First is improve the customer satisfaction. Second is gives customer unforgettable experience. Third is improve sales, and fourth is customer retention, and last is can save precious business time. Okay, from some of these benefits, it has been seen that the handling telephone is very useful for connecting the customer and the hotel. Okay, next is things that are done before you do a call. Okay, first, prepare a telephone number. Okay, before you do a call, you have to prepare a telephone number. Is it wrong number or is it a right number? So, prepare the problems to be discussed. Next is see the situation and condition. You have to see the situation or condition, because if it is noisy or calmy, you have to make the situation to be good condition. Because if you make a call, it is not disturbing or it is not confusing to answer the question from the customer. So prepare a good word. And last is prepare yourself. Okay, when you have prepared everything, you can make a call without any mistake. And if you don't prepare it, then you may get confused and also confuse the hotel, which might lead to collection of the booking hotel. Okay, next slide is tools and materials needed to handle the phone. And also there are several items that are needed when handling telephone. There are telephone, book notes, stationery, telephone message, sheet, and phone book. All the things must be prepared so that when you need one of these objects, you don't cut off the conversation, and it means that you can continue the conversation with the customer. Okay, next is things that are done at the phone handling. When making a call, there are also things that must be done so that the telephone reception process is smooth. There are first is using the left hand when picking up the phone. The second is say hello. Before you continue the conversation, firstly you have to say hello, because it is attitude for uh, to be a good conversation and good attitude. So third is speaking according to the subject matter. Fourth is using good and right language. Okay, here right language, because why? If you don't use wrong language, you will make the customer will be confusing. So record message on telephone message sheet. And last is end the phone by greeting. This one is like the second manner, it is say hello, and before you on the phone, you have to greet, you have to say greeting to the customer. Well, when doing all of that, starting from setting up ethic until when a problem occurs, it can be resolved immediately. Okay, next is tips and tricks. There are several things that must be considered from recommendations to not be done in telephone handling. Okay, first is answer the telephone promptly within 3 rings. So make the caller know your work area, your name, and offer appropriate greeting. Okay, here we know that firstly you have to introduce yourself and mention your name. Next is always have pen and paper on hand, especially front desk personnel should always be ready to keep records. Next is listen carefully. Pay close attention to details being expressed by the caller. Okay, it means that you have to click carefully for to the custom what did he say. So next is make the caller feel that they have your undivided attention. Make an occasional acknowledgement of what he says. Mention the name of the caller, one established and the other. From them, the one recommended. Okay, next is they are something that should not be done at the time of handling telephone. First is let the phone ring more than 3 times. So answer the phone with merry hello areas. So ask the caller to hold on while you scramble for pen and paper. So rely on your memory instead of writing what the caller says. Asking the caller to repeat the details is annoying and does not leave a good impression. Okay, you have to ask the question, what did the customer didn't understand what did you say? Okay. Next is say hold on and leave the caller wondering if he or she is still paying attention. So say all I will transfer your call without saying to whom and why. And last is so you will call back when you have attention to other. Okay, the last slide is example dialogue of handling telephone. You can read by yourself what is the on the slide. Okay, maybe that's all from my presentation. I'm so sorry if many mistakes, and thank you for your attention. The last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.